most famous physical therapist on the internet.
Hi, folks. I'm Bob Schrupp, physical therapist.
Brad Heineck, physical therapist.
Together, we are the most famous physical therapists on the internet.
That's right, Bob. In our opinion, of course.
In our delusional opinion. Today, we're going to talk about the #1 treatment for shin splints. It just happens to be that my son is experiencing shin splints.
Yes.
So I thought I'd help him out.
Well, if he is, I'm sure there's a few thousand other people
That's
that could
right.
use some help too.
Not uncommon. By the way, if you're new to our channel, please take a second to subscribe to us. We provide videos how to stay healthy, fit, pain-free, and we upload every day. Also, go to bobandbrad.com. We implore you. We're always giving something away. New word, huh?
Yes.
Today we're giving away a
Stretch out
strap.
Yes.
You can actually use this for a lot of stretching things. We'll show one stretch today.
Yeah.
So
we've got other videos on it.
You can also go to Facebook. The contest will be pinned to the top of the page.
That's
Go to
right.
Twitter, Instagram, or TikTok. If you want a 60-second version of our program, what's going on?
And please check out our podcast. We've got some outstanding podcasts. I was just listening to one yesterday for the knees over toes guy.
Yeah,
Ben
Patrick does a great job. Okay, we're going to talk about with shin splints. It's kind of an overused garbage can term. It's an overused injury of the lower extremities from the knee down.
The shin is a garbage can, or the term, or
the term is garbage can term. I kind of mixed it all together. Didn't I?
Yeah, that's all right.
So, all right, we got two types of shin splints. There's anterior shin splints. That's on the outside of the leg. I got an X right here where it generally occurs, a little bit closer to the knee, and not on the bone here. You might feel it on the bone, but it's actually occurring in the muscle right here.
Sure.
Okay, and then there's posterior shin splints, or it's also called medial stress syndrome.
Sure.
It's on the inside, and that's lower leg usually. And again, not on the bone, just right out the bone. You got the posterior tibialis muscle. Over here, you got the anterior tibialis muscle. Anterior means front, posterior means back.
Right.
So we got both of those covered. So, which one are you? Where are you having pain? If you're having pain up here,
are you asking me or
no? I'm asking my son.
Okay.
My son is actually having pain here.
So it's pretty easy to delineate whether it's anterior or posterior.
Yes. Now you could have a stress fracture if it, it doesn't go away, and if it's really point tenderness, it's
on the bone you're talking
on the bone itself,
on that tibia bone.
Then we suspect you might have a stress fracture. It generally takes a while for that to occur, and And Matt's got big bones. I don't think very easy for him to get a stress fracture. Okay, we're going to go right to what I think the #1 treatment you can do for this is you've got to really get aggressive on these muscles. You can do it before you run, and you can also do it after you run.
So you're talking about trying to massage the muscle?
Massage and mobilize the muscle.
So these muscles are connected to the tibia, the shin bone, if you will, and where it connects is where the problem is. And if we can loosen up the muscle fibers,
it can be bound down. And we're really trying to get everything we can do to get it moving. And a lot of this is from Kelly Start, the Supple Leopard. And I really like his stuff, and I really implore you to try it. I'm going to use Implore twice today.
Did you look in the thesaurus last night?
Yeah, I saw Implore, and I thought, let's throw that one in.
Whatever it takes.
All right, let's talk about the one that Matt has first, and that's again the posterior shin splints or the medial stress syndrome. So here's the bone, the tibia right here, and we're going to go right off the bone. Now you can use a massage gun. We'll show that in just a minute, but right now, just start off with a lacrosse ball. I don't think you can get by with a tennis ball on this one.
It's not firm enough?
Right. Maybe a baseball.
Sure.
And maybe a softball.
Yeah.
But you can actually go right along here, and you're going to push pretty hard. And that's why getting in this position works out pretty well. You got a different position here, but like if you do in the figure 4 position here, now you're going to push down, and you're actually going to twist at the same time. And while you're doing that, I also want you to move the ankle. This is kind of a flossing, they call it. You're going to feel like if I just push the ball down and hold it, and then I move the ankle, you're going to feel it working harder.
You can feel that muscle contracting in conjunction with the ball pressure.
So this is a really simple treatment, but you'll find out it is very tender it should be very tender the spots. And
so you're going to work the tender spots or stay away
work
from
the tender spots if you can tolerate it.
Sure.
I mean, obviously, you don't want to, make yourself cry.
Right. So let's say this is a tender spot and it hurts pretty bad there. So I'm going to work below it and above it.
Yeah, and then try right on the spot.
Sure.
I mean, you want to keep working it until it comes down a little bit.
So the goal is we're trying to get that muscle to loosen up, get some circulation, and take the stress
I'm
off.
twisting the ball and I'm pushing down at the same time. I can even roll the ball a little bit.
Sure. With a little toe wiggle.
Yeah.
But we're not coming in from the back.
Well, if you're having trouble with that muscle, you can.
But I mean, yeah, otherwise you're going through another muscle or two to get to the posterior tib.
The posterior tib is running right along the tibia here. So now a little harder for the anterior tibialis. This is one I actually had trouble with, Brad. And you can actually do the same thing. You can go up like this and push into it. You just can't get to the pressure like you can the other way.
So if you follow that ridge of the shin bone, the one that if you bump on something hard piece of furniture, it hurts like crazy. So this is the muscle just to the outside of that, right?
Just to the outside. Yep. And what I actually do is, I'm going to go down to the floor here, is I actually...
Be careful, Bob.
Yeah. I actually use the ball like this and roll on. This is a really good one to do. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, that feels kind of...
Good morning. Wake up, Bob.
Now, if you happen to have a 6-inch or 4-inch roller, is that another option?
I don't think it's specific enough, Brad. You really need the point pressure on there. I do use a roller, and it's not as intense.
Yep.
Then I use a knobby roller, and that is intense enough.
Right. Yeah. So what we're talking now, if you're not sure, we're talking about these 6-inch rollers. You could use a short one. Bob has one that actually has a knob that's a little more aggressive.
It's really aggressive, actually. It's small and it's really hard.
Yeah.
I actually heard some people, Brad, that use PVC pipe.
Sure.
Like a 6-inch PVC pipe. That's aggressive.
Yeah.
But
if you haven't done it before, you probably don't want to start with it.
This is one of the things where you need a little pain to make gains.
Yeah.
There's a little, no pain, no gain. It is, we usually don't advocate
that. Right.
But now, you can also use the
I just wanted to say something.
Oh, yeah, I like these too.
Yeah, and these are you can get these really cheap. They got the little knobbies or pointies on there, and that really helps when you do your rotation.
When you do the twist.
Yep.
Yes.
What do we call it? What does Kelly start?
Tack and twist, I believe.
Tack and twist.
I think he's trying to, you're looking at some of the fashion stuff that might be adhered down.
Yep.
And you're not getting the movement like you should. The muscles aren't gliding along like they should. So.
And this one actually has got a little LED light in there. It's kind of fun.
Yeah, we have another one over here.
You want to play catch or something?
No, I just want to say, they're not, like you said, they're not hard to find.
No.
So, but this really does its job. It really.
Yeah. Makes it a little more fun.
I'll make you cry. So, but I do use a massager too. It's not, for me, for most people, it'll be probably aggressive enough to start. But I actually use the bullet one, Brad. I get in there and really push in there.
Well, Bob, not everyone wants to beat the heck out of their body right off the
bat.
If you start out with this, maybe work up to that. See what I'm talking about? It's all sadism with him. Or is it masochism?
Masochism.
All right.
It's saddest if you do it to somebody else.
Oh, yeah. So, I think this one, if you got a bigger one and I got the ball on there, I don't know. I think I could probably get right there's a tender spike. Aggressive enough.
Yeah,
I know people are getting bored watching this.
If you're a baby, you can use that one.
Why, Bob? Why?
I'm also wondering why right now Tanner, our cameraman, he knew the differences between sadist and masochist. Why is it that he knows that?
Yeah, well, we don't really want to talk about that kind of thing. It's a family show.
It's a family show, right?
Okay, let's get back on task.
All the little kids will be going to their parents. Mom, what's a sadist and what's a masochist?
Bob, can we talk about Shin Splints for Christ?
I kept it really simple. You can also do.
I do like this, Bob. I like this round ball.
You can also use the stretch out strap to do a stretch.
Oh yeah.
Now, if you're going to stretch the posterior tibialis, it's actually a little bit different. You can hook up one of these middle loops like this, and you're going to bend the leg because the posterior tibialis
So
only
flex
crosses,
the knee, you mean?
right?
Mm-hmm.
But you can also bring it out a little bit.
Yeah.
Because the posterior tibialis brings it in like this.
Yeah, so that inverts the foot.
Yeah,
We want to.
so you can stretch it like this.
I have a feeling it might even work better with shoe on because it'll
I
catch
bet
the
you're right.
rubber of the sole.
You're absolutely right, Brad.
And
For the first time in your life.
well, yeah, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to wrap it around so it
Yeah.
there. That really gives a
And now bend your
dorsiflexion.
knee. Bend your knee too.
Yep. This is really nice.
There you
I can
go.
put there, and I bend the knee, which gives a little more. The thing is, you're not pushing down; you're letting it stretch.
Right.
Yeah, this works very
Brad
nice.
is a genius. I have to give you the
Oh,
credit.
Bob, you're just
Yeah,
saying that
yeah,
now.
No, I am just
well,
saying
it
that.
is completely BS. All I know,
No, look at that. You just on the cuff, you
it works,
came up with this.
It works well.
Off
Yeah,
the cuff.
you can do a lot with these stretch out straps, and they're not very expensive. That's the beauty of them.
No, we are really proud of this one because it really well made and it's slippery.
Yeah,
So it
it's
slides
very,
along nice.
Yeah, we even put our name on it because we don't do that unless we really like a
I
product.
wonder if we could take Brad off there.
What about
Just
add
leave Bob on.
another O to Bob and make boob?
Family show. Family show. All right, we've
Let's
gone
cut
on it up.
Good luck,
Yeah.
Matt. You know,
And be
it's-
careful.